Crack-a-lack-a-ling YouTube, it's your boy the Bruce Ree, and today I am bringing you another matchup of the Madden School Super League. This is the Week 17 regular season finale. This is the last game before the playoffs. The Ravens, my Ravens have already clinched. I believe I am 12-3. Is that right? Yeah, 12-3. So this will be the last game, and I have taken the second seed. So I'm the number 2 seed. I'll have a bye week in the first week of the playoffs. So this is the last game you'll see. It'll be a couple days before the next one comes out because they got to wait for the wild card round to finish before I can even play a game, of which I haven't played yet. My opponent today is Weston Anderson. He is the Cincinnati Bengals, and I hate him. Nah, we talk a lot of trash, but it's all in fun and games. And he's got a very, very, very sick pass rush with Geno Atkins. It's a manual pass rush. It's nothing fancy. It's no nano blitz. It's no edge rush you'll see on the forums or around Madden community. It's a straight up dirty manual pass rush, and you'll see it during this game. He's just going to be using that D tackle, and he's going to come in quick. It's nasty if you don't leave a right there. I just threw it up, and then I went stupid mode with Antonio Brown and didn't even try for that ball. So you know what? Flip him a little Mario coin for that, because Drake Kirkpatrick got up there and got that one. So, I mean, I'm quickly not starting this game the way that I want to, and you'll see that he's made a couple changes on offense. He does not have A.J. Green anymore, and he got rid of Andy Dalton because in the final roster update, they really dumbed down Andy Dalton's deep accuracy, so it was just absolutely terrible. So he's got Terrell Pryor in there, which is a little ridiculous. You'll see Terrell Pryor has quite a game here, and I don't know I don't know how they let Terrell Pryor get away with throwing so many dots. You'll see I start to get really frustrated because Terrell Pryor starts dotting me up everywhere. But right here, he just gets a little crease, and he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. And that's the thing with mobile quarterbacks, man. You just got to... You're going to eat a couple runs at some point. You got to admit that. You're not going to be able to shut a mobile quarterback down the whole game. They're going to get a couple, but you have to live with a couple and then shut them down, hopefully force some turnovers. Right here I have Torrey Smith deep, but Tom Brady just underthrows a little bit, and Torrey Smith can't come up with the catch in traffic. Are you kidding me? His catch in traffic's like an 80 plus. He should be able to come down with that, but he's not able to as he gets the ball wrestled away from him. So that's a big stunner. And then Antonio Brown is able to hit a little out route, beat his man coverage, and then Tom Brady proceeds to go ahead and throw a pick. Damn it. Oh, why I got to start a game with 2 interceptions in a row. Maybe I'm trying to get Tom Brady some yards here. But I get one right back right here as a user pick. Got him, coach. Give me that Mario coin. Jimmy Smith with another interception. Don't test me on the outside. I'm going to pick that off from you. So he goes ahead and gets me the ball right back. And then see this game, you're asking me, I guess, why am I starting Tom Brady in Week 17? Well, I'm starting him because he's about 175 yards away from setting the all-time passing yards record, which is like 10,000 XP or something like that, something crazy. Look at that pocket presence. So I stepped up right past Geno Atkins. He's already set the all-time touchdowns this year. I think I finished the season with 53 touchdowns, which is 2 above Tom Brady's previous mark of 51 touchdowns set in the historical 2007 Patriots season. So, I mean, I got the XP from that already, but now I'm trying to get the yards. So I'm going to leave him in for the first half and try to get that XP because XP is so valuable. Even for a guy like Tom Brady who's already like a 99 overall, it's something I can put some into some attributes for him. Right there, Vernon Davis can't come down with the spec catch. But as you see, I dug myself an early hole. I'm down 14-0. I got to try to put points on the board. Even though this game really doesn't matter for me at all, I still want to try to win. I still want to win. I still, want to beat Weston. He's a rival, a division rival. I want to stick it to him. I don't want to let him come away with anything. Right here, I'm able to hit Torrey Smith on an out route. And at this point in the game, I started just really picking plays that would destroy zone. As he gets, a sack right there, I just held on to that play action for too long. Right here, I hit Torrey Smith. That's a nice little lob, and he's able to go and get that one finally. He's able to outjump his cornerback in man coverage. So down 14 points. I'm looking for a little life here, trying to get into the end zone, and Tom Brady's starting to be able to move the ball. I'm able to get some space, and right here, I'm able to find some space on the right side to Dennis Pitta, my second tight end, and he finds the end zone for pay dirt, and there we go. I'm on the board. So that's the first step, get on the board. Second step, equalize this shit, and then third step is take the lead. So, we'll see if we can get to the third step here as he throws it up again on the outside, and Jimmy Smith's a good tackler, and he hits kind of hard. So, you catch those lobs, a lot of the times he'll knock it out of your hands. But first thing comes first, and that is a defensive stop. So that's what I'm aiming for here. Try to get him on a stop on as he hits a nice little slant right to left right there. And I don't really know who his runner back is. M. Goodson. Okay, Mike Goodson. I think he was a Carolina Panther a while ago. Is there. Finally, Terrell Pryor throws an overthrow. That's what I come to expect out of that. And then why are you dropping that pick, Pollard? Come on, you got to grab that, man. But it's okay because that was a third down. He ends up missing out and punting the ball to me, so I get the ball back. And Dennis Pitta is scrambling. Get down that field, man. And he gets down to within the red zone, but that's cool. You got me 3/4 of the way down the field. Now all I got to do is punch the ball into the end zone, right? So I run a little play action here, and nobody's really immediately open, and I get away with one right there. That's all right, though. He got away with one the drive prior. So then right here, I find Vernon Davis in the end zone for the 6 points, and to equalize the game. Step 2, phase 2 complete. And now we're going to move on to stage 3, try to take the lead in this bitch. There's a minute 30 left in the half. He gets the ball. He's trying to drive down the field. He's going to get some wiggle room with Terrell Pryor. I'm like, God damn, here we go. I got this mobile quarterback running out of the pocket on me. And that's like a new fad in the league. Everybody's using mobile quarterbacks so they can get extra time in the pocket and whatnot, which is, I mean, I don't really understand because the pass rush is kind of nerfed in Madden 13 anyways, so I don't know why you need to buy yourself extra time in the pocket, but I guess it gives you an extra dynamic in the fact that you can run. But Terrell Pryor, man, he's looking too much like Cam Newton, you know what I mean? Like, come on. You got to dumb down his throwing stats a little bit here as he ends up finding his receiver, who just absolutely burns Jimmy Smith on the outside. You know, 9 times out of 10, Jimmy Smith is going to lock down that corner on that streak, but you know, there's that one time he's just going to absolutely burn him by, and that's exactly what he does right there. As Lodinata goes in there, throws Pryor to the ground in frustration for the penalty, but that's all for naught. So I get the ball back with 45 seconds, which is plenty amount of time, but he ends up forcing a fumble right there, and I'm lucky enough to get the recovery. But yeah, 40 seconds is plenty of time in Madden, especially with 3 timeouts, but not when everybody's covered. He flushes me out of the pocket, forces me to throw that pass away. Make the smart play, don't just throw it into coverage. Here, I'm not able to get a completion, and I end up, but he ends up, getting another roughing the passer call, because he's a jerk. So we go ahead and get a free first down, and I'm able to find... Nope, I'm not, because he can't keep his legs in bound. 12 seconds left on the clock. Just trying to get into field goal range now. Hit Vernon Davis to the left side. Call a quick timeout. Maybe I can get something down there. Then I see Danny Woodhead going right up the middle, and he pushes me into field goal range. Call that timeout. 2 seconds on the clock, and I'm going to go ahead and take my points to bring this game to within 4. So he goes and runs a delayed screen right there. He kept running. He ran a couple screens, and each screen that he ran, he would like run back 20 yards and throw it to the halfback. And it's a adjustment that I didn't make because he timed him really well. He used those screens at opportune times where I wasn't really paying attention to him, and he was able to convert for big gains. So all the props to him right there, as he's able to get a little wiggle room to the outside, but Pollard comes and makes the tackle. So I mean, up by 4 points, he's putting together quite a nice little drive as he gets an errant pass right there. But he's putting together a good drive here, and he's eating some clock, and he's doing the ball control offense. When I'm sending pressure, he's running out of the way of it. When I'm not sending pressure, he's finding the open man. So, I mean, his strategy, his scheme is working pretty well. He's got a good little scheme going. But right here, I end up locking up everybody downfield, taking away that middle, so he ends up trying to run forward and get that fumble. Oh, wait. Are you telling me nobody? There was 3 guys around, 3 Ravens around there. Nobody could grab that fumble. Man, when the quarterback's going to run like that, you got to make him pay. And when he coughs up the ball like that, you got to get a hold of that one. That's just so frustrating. The fumble recovery system in this game is just so stupid. You have guys like diving like 2 yards over the ball when the ball's right at their feet. It just makes no sense. But he ends up finding Jermaine Gresham on a touchdown right there. And so, I mean, he's pulling away a little bit. He's up by 11 points now, and Antonio Brown gets a little choke and ends up going all the way down, but he's got number 19, I think that's Ben Tate, is just fast, I guess faster than Antonio Brown. He ends up catching him from behind. Right here I'm able to find Danny Woodhead, he's got 4 catches, 55 yards, so he's doing pretty well himself. I hit him on a little flanker screen, but his defender was out there, and that's one of the things. When he's manually rushing that D tackle, that frees up everybody else in coverage, you know what I mean? Like, usually when people are manually blitzing, they're using the linebacker, which allows you to pick apart their coverage, but when they're using the D tackle, that means they got all their computers out there and basically max coverage. So, I mean, it's a tough thing to defend, but I'm able to find Legadudu Nene for the touchdown, his second touchdown of the year. He got one last week, he got one this week, so, I mean, he's making progress, and I have a lot more faith in him than I do in Brandon Gibson at this point in replacing Julian Edelman. And as he gets the ball back, it's a four-point game as the third quarter is winding down here. He's finding more running room with Terrell Pryor. And, you know, I just want to get another hit stick on him and be able to recover a goddamn fumble and not miss it, not overjump that freaking fumble by 2 yards. But right there, Ray Lewis makes a nice play and tracks down his runner back for the no gain, and then he's able to find a little Hayward Bay on a curl route. Oh, that's the receiver he has to replace AJ Green is Darius Hayward Bay. So I mean, he replaces speed with speed, and Darius Hayward Bay, to me, it's not that big of a downgrade from AJ Green. I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not that noticeable. DHB's he's pretty awesome. He's fast, athletic. You know, he'll make some plays for you. Right there, he tried to hit a quick hit. I don't know if he was hitting A too many times, but he ended up just chucking that ball away. So he gets into a 3rd and long, and he's going to chuck this one out of the end zone as Jimmy Smith gets good coverage on his man, and he ends up taking his field goal. So now it's a 7-point game with the 4th quarter. You know, crunch time, baby. This is what it's all about. This is where you got to, you know, put your clutch jeans on and go out and do some work. So Tom Brady sitting here, and I'm in a 3rd and 4. He's bringing that manual pass rush, but he ends up getting a droid interception right there. I just threw right into coverage. I thought I could lift it over that man, but I could not. Terrence Newman was all over that shit. So he gets the ball back up by 7. You know, I got to do something here. I got Pryor scrambling out of the pocket and throwing the ball away. He's throwing short, but he comes up just short of the first down marker, which puts him into a 3rd and 2. And I'm sending some edge heat on the left, and his runner back didn't pick him up. Or actually, he sent his runner back out on a route, so there was nobody in to block that guy. And I ended up getting the sack, forced him out of field goal range, which was huge because it keeps the game within reach. I mean, here we go, late in the 4th, 7-point lead. You know, I got to get into that end zone. A field goal won't cut it here. My eyes are looking downfield at that ugly black and orange end zone down there. Right there, it's well, I mean, I guess it could have been picked, but I tried to pass lead inside, and it didn't work for me. So I'm able to hit Vernon Davis on a little crossing route over the middle, underneath his zone. Nick Foles, I didn't even mention, I got Nick Foles in the game. I took Tom Brady and a bunch of my receivers out at the halftime. Because I knew Tom Brady got that 150 yards he needed, and in this game, like I said, it wasn't really important to me. So I took Tom Brady out, I pulled him out, and put Nick Foles in there. And you know what? Nick Foles has been doing work, son. He's been making it happen out there. I was actually really impressed with Nick Foles' composure in this game, and he was able to make some good passes. Like right there, he hits Brandon Gibson right over the middle. It's just a beautifully thrown pass, and I am able to go and user catch that with Brandon Gibson and take it into the end zone to tie this game up. So things are looking good. You know, we tied the game up. I feel like I have momentum as I've been coming from behind all game, and now all of a sudden, and I get another fumble, but he comes up and gets it again. Oh man, how many times is this going to happen where he gets Terrell Pryor fumbles the ball, but his guy's right there to pick it up from him. So he's able to get a long gain with number 15 right there. And he goes up to the 50-yard line, 15 seconds left. He's leaving people in because he thinks I'm going to blitz. He's able to make a connection over the right side of the field. Here I send some edge heat over the right side, and I'm able to get to him in another fumble, but his guy sits there and picks it up again. Oh, man. So we go to overtime as the clock runs out on that play. I get the ball first because I remembered which side the coin fell on in the beginning of the game. And here we go, you know what I mean? This is overtime, touchdown wins it, a field goal extends the game. But look at that pressure by Geno Atkins. He gets his second sack, and he actually ended up leading the league, and he broke the record for most sacks in a single season. So congrats to Weston and Geno Atkins on that pass rush, because that's just a ridiculous amount of heat he can send with just one guy. And right here, he ends up, oh my god, I played that so wrong. I knew he was going on a tight end streak, and I tried to bait him, but my guy was I just didn't get back to the spot that I wanted to get to in time, and he's going to go ahead and kick this field goal for the win. So we end up ending our season 12-4. It was a great season. We're going into the playoffs as the number 2 seed. And we're going to be facing the Indianapolis Colts as they just beat the Houston Texans last night. So we'll face Esteban and his Indianapolis Colts probably either tonight it's Valentine's Day. It's probably either tonight or sometime tomorrow. And then I should have that video up for you within the next couple days. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be awesome. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this game, hit that like button for me. If you want to see more, if you want to see this this playoff run that I'm going to try to put together, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you get notified when I post it. And yeah, man, I really hope you guys enjoyed the game, enjoyed the video, enjoyed the season. If you guys have been following along all season, thank you so much to all the subscribers and everybody else who's been following along all season. It's been fun. So yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll have a couple more games to give you guys, and hopefully, I'll be able to reach the ultimate goal, which is the Super Bowl, and to be able to play there. But you know what? This conference, this league is just stockpiled with great players, so who knows what's going to happen. I can only guarantee that it's going to be a battle. But yeah, until the next time, the Bruce Reed, out.